Oh my God, you are running Cloudflare Workers. Pretty neat. Today we'll be setting up Clawdbot, Moldbot, OpenClaw, the personal AI assistant. For this tutorial, you don't need to have any prerequisite knowledge, but we'll do need an Anthropic key that we'll set up in the video, a worker's standard plan account, and it's $5 a month. And then by the end of this video, you will have a running Clawdbot, OpenClaw, that will make regular backups to R2 and fully running on Cloudflare Workers. Let's go. We'll start on this repository and I'll link it in the description, of course. And what we'll do is we'll click this deploy on Cloudflare, deploy to Cloudflare button. Okay, now we're in the create an application screen or create a worker screen. I have my GitHub already connected and create a new Git repository. I'm going to make it private and I'm going to call this Moltbot demo. We need an R2 bucket, create new, and we'll call it Moltbot data. And since I'm in Eastern North America, select this. Okay. Next, we need an Anthropic API key. I'll link in the description, but we are going to platform.cloud.com. And once you log in, you can click Get API Key. Click Create Key, OpenClaw key. Add. All right, it's going to show me my API key only once. Copy it, paste it inside of this field here. Now we need a Moldbot gateway token. It's a token that you can use to access your Moldbot web interface. We have an example here that says OpenSSL round hex 32. I'll use something like this, but you could also use something like generate token. You know, there's a token generator and you can use this token. Just make sure it doesn't have any symbols in it, but I'm going to use this because it's in the README. So I'm inside the demo. I'm going to paste this, but you'll see when I paste this, it's going to be a pretty long token. Honestly, it's a little too long for my liking. So I'm just going to make it a little shorter. Copy this token, go back to the Moldbot gateway token and paste. It's also smart for you to write these down in a note file or wherever you keep your notes. We'll leave this the same. Click create and deploy. This is going to build and deploy, and it will take up to 5 minutes. As you can see, it says cloning Git repository. So if we go to GitHub, I should now have a repo called Moltbot demo repository with all the required files. Deploying to Cloudflare's network will take about 4 to 5 minutes, and then we'll come back. While this is working, I'm actually going to clone this repository. So inside of my GitHub, the Moldbot demo that was just created, copy this clone URL, and inside of my terminal, git clone Moldbot demo, Moldbot. And inside of there, I can look at the configuration. So this is the Moldbot demo. These are the static assets. This is already set up automatically for us. This is the build command. Here's the container. And what's important is we have the instance type here. The instance type is pretty important because that's what you will be built on. We're going to use one instance of the standard type 4. There's a Moldbot bucket. The cron triggers at every 5 minutes, the data will be synced to R2, some browser rendering, and here's more details that we don't need right now. We'll get to this in a second. Go back to the build, see if it's completed yet. Okay, this is looking good. It's deploying now. Success. Okay, so it took a few minutes, and as you can see, it deployed the worker, and the worker is now available at this URL. You'll have your own URL, of course. And let me see what happens if I open it. Oops, I'm getting a configuration error. Well, first things first, we need to enable Cloudflare Access so that not anybody can just interact with your Moldbot. So I'm going to settings, and under this workers.dev, enable Cloudflare Access. It's enabled, and notice this audience tag here, AUD. I want you to copy this and also make a note of it because it will be important later. Dismiss. Okay, so now you can see Cloudflare Access has been enabled, and if I refresh this page, it will ask me to log in. Now I can log in with my Cloudflare account. Type my email, and this will send me a code. So if I open up my Gmail, there will be an email with the access code. Copy it, go back, paste, sign in. Okay, so now at least it's guarded by Cloudflare Access. But as you can see, it's missing two variables, the Cloudflare Access team domain and the access AUD. We just copied the access AUD. So inside of the repository that we cloned, inside of my worker, do npx wrangler secret put cf access AUD. Yep. And the value paste my AUD. I just copied it earlier, so it's not my one-time password. Now I've set this. I need the Cloudflare Access team domain. Back to my dashboard, and we'll be looking for zero trust. You can look here on the side, or you can of course do Command K and type zero trust. Then under settings, it will show you your team domain. For me, it's yelliscf@cloudflareaccess.com. Copy that. Now we are going to go back to our terminal again. And instead of saying CF access AUD, paste the CF access team domain. And the team domain, copy it again, paste, enter. Success. Uploaded the secret. Now it will do a quick redeploy. So if I go back to my account, I go back to my compute workers and pages, Moldbot demo. If I go to deployments, you can see it manually deployed 25 seconds ago. That's because I set a new environment variable. So now if I refresh this page, waiting for Mold Worker to load, we're making progress. Mold Worker is ready. And we're greeted with this error. It says invalid or missing token. And that's because we need to pair the gateway. Remember the token we generated earlier? That's the one we need. So you can see here it says token equals replace with your token. Copy my token again. And from here, change the URL to $token equals pasted token. Another error, but a different one. This is good. It says pairing required. Visit this domain. Copy this domain and paste. This looks scary, but let's load the devices. After the device list is loaded, you'll see there's a new pairing request and the control UI. So that's our interface we saw earlier. Approve this. And this can take a couple seconds. Great, paired devices. So now it should work. Note that we have this alert, R2 storage not configured. So all our conversations will be lost when the container restarts, and we don't want that. So we'll set up in a second, but first let's see if it works. Back to the main page, and we got it working. We have a working Clawdbot in about 10 minutes. Probably less because I fast forward the video. Oh my God, you are running Cloudflare workers. Pretty neat. We set up Clawdbot or OpenClaw. It says Clawdbot control here still. But now the final step before we do anything else is to set up our backup storage. So remember, if you go to this admin panel, it's a hey, storage not configured. So that's what we're going to do next. We need these three variables. Go back to my dashboard, and under storage, there's going to be an R2. So I'm going to click overview. And in here, we can find our Moldbot data. Remember, this is what we chose earlier. And another thing that's important that we'll do first is down here, you can see your account details. Copy my account ID, take a note of this, account ID. And I might as well also set this secret, right? So CF account ID. So I open up my terminal, npx wrangler secret set, CF account ID, paste the account ID. Beautiful. Okay, that's one of the three. Now we need an access key and a secret access key. So still here under account details, click manage, create a user API demo, create user API token. And we'll call this R2 OpenClaw. This will have object read and write. We want the credentials to read from this bucket and write to this bucket. For specified buckets, only apply to Moldbot data. This token will be active forever and it can be accessed anywhere. Create API token. Okay, successfully created. And when you scroll down, there's two credentials, the access key ID and the secret access key. Let's go back to the admin. R2 access key ID. Let me copy it. So go up here, paste R2 access key ID, copy, and paste the R2 access key. Success. Then the other one I need is the secret access key. So let's go back, put R2 secret access key, paste. Okay, great. Now let's go back to our compute and AI, workers and pages, Moltbot demo, deployments. Just gonna wait for the deployment to be done. A few seconds ago, it's done. So now let me refresh the admin page. R2 storage is configured. Your data will persist across container restart, but it's not backed up. Let's see if I can click backup now. Success, we've backed up our data. So we now have a fully working OpenClaw instance and we're ready to roll. Awesome. So there's a few things you need to keep in mind before I end this video. Is that while it's working on the $5 plan, you do pay for the containers if you keep them running 24/7. So there's two optimizations you can make. One is by setting, sorry, I'm scrolling too fast. One is by setting a sandbox sleep after time. So that just means that your Moldbot or OpenClaw will go to sleep. And then when you need it, it will wake up, but it will just take a minute. So that's a great way to save costs. So I'm going to set, for example, if I'm not using my bot, then sleep after 30 minutes. And also an important thing is the instance type. So if I go to Cloudflare containers, and there should be a pricing somewhere, pricing. These are, so currently it's running on the most expensive, the biggest container. We probably don't need this large instance. So for example, to save even more money, you can say, use the standard 2. So I'm gonna open up Wrangler and it uses standard 4 here, right, on instance type, standard 2. Okay, I need to run npm install and npm run deploy. This will deploy the worker, this will deploy the instance with a less expensive instance. We set up Clawdbot or OpenClaw in about 15 minutes. And now I have my AI assistant running in the cloud without owning any VPSs, any servers, all on Cloudflare's infrastructure. Well done. Good job. We did it. This was fun. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you want to see next. Peace.